A DAFL versus NFL matchup. This time, the Buccaneers host the Dolphins. And we've got a great matchup here. Both 3-1 teams. So this is not going to be easy for either squad to get the victory. But I got to get this game shared out real quick, and then we will get her started. So, bear with me for just a little bit. As we get all our Discord, our Facebook, all that fun stuff shared out. Oh. Welcome in Prime Time. Great to see ya. This is our first of 2 games today. So we will have our final game tonight after LTD. And then in between games, I will be working on OWF to get that back up and running. Because only got a couple more title belts to make and we'll be ready to go. Alright, let's get her shared out on Discord and then we will get our game started. But I'm looking forward to this one. These NFL teams have literally been really good. Like, people think there's been some competitive games here. And I love it. And I can't wait to see how this game goes down. And so tonight, I believe with the 1 game left, it will be Tennessee versus Jacksonville tonight for the final game. All right. And one last link, and then we will be, boom, off to the races. All right, let's get the kickoff going. Now we got all that fun stuff done. All right, folks, let's get our game started. And nice kickoff by the Bucs, getting it out to the 24. As we see Kyle Trask, kind of a mixed bag this year, 4-4 as far as touchdown to interception ratio. So we'll see how he does here in the shotgun. And we got to run up the gut for 9 yards, and nicely done. And another handoff. And the Dolphins giving up a first down to Ronald. So we've got a single back. Looks like 2 tight ends on the field. And another handoff, but this time stopped. So the DAFL has only lost one game against the NFL. And complete. Oh, nope. He dropped it. He dropped it. Shotgun. Oh, and it's picked. And nobody touched him. Slay gets the interception. And now you see Aaron Rodgers. And we now know and can confirm the Dolphins will be moving to Mexico City next season and becoming the Diablos. And we see a shotgun. The Dolphins got offensive firepower. Handoff. Up the gut. Down to the 29. Kamara, a very good all-around back. 8 yards on the gain. We got another handoff to Kamara, but he went the wrong hole. Still gets the first. Aaron Rodgers back. Complete. And that's what he brings to the table. Complete for 8 yards out of the backfield. That's the kind of back you want, a guy who can catch the ball out of the backfield, and Kamara's one of the best at it. Second and 2. Kamara is just, we have an injury on the play, but it's 3rd and 1. Goldstein trips up Kamara before he can get the first. So we'll see. Looks like pistol formation. And complete. 1st and 10 at the 15. What a crazy game. So far, solid drive by the Dolphins here in the early game. Here we go. Another handoff to Kamara, and he's got down to the 5, I believe. Oh, nope, 2nd and inches. I thought that was going to be 1st and goal, but no. And did he get it? No, he got pushed back. Excellent run right there. He got pushed back. They're moving it, but they've got to score points because, again, Tampa's no slouch. This is a 3-1 team for a reason. Shotgun. Rodgers. Complete. They'll get the 1st and goal at the 3. Shaheen with the catch. And the coach for Tampa, Bruce Arians, is having a conniption here. As his defense is causing issues, but not enough to get the stop. They get him to 3rd down, but they can't finish it. And off. Kamara again. Mentor on the tackle. 2nd and goal. The Bucs are tightening up, but they got to get a stop here. They do not want to get into a score-a-thon with Miami. Handoff. Touchdown, Dolphins. Kamara right up the gut. And that is a touchdown for Miami. Great job right up the middle by the Dolphins. Just straight up the gut. Boom. And we got an extra point attempt. And it's up and good. Dolphins up by 7 in this game. Kickoff. And you are seeing a touchback. Now Tampa has to get over that drop, that interception, and make sure that they can score here. Bunch formation. Trask back. Complete. Nicely done on the throw. And again, short passing game working very well. Handoff. And he's pushed back. I don't know what the heck that was, but he got pushed back. Play action. Intercepted again. Went for the deep ball and just Jones got the pick. That was just a bad choice of pass. Number 18, as you see on the screen, was wide open. But they went to number 10 and he was double covered. Big mistake in decision making right there. Welcome in, everybody. As we've got a 1st and 10 Miami at your own 38. And a throw and swift catch. Gets it out to the 43. 5-yard gain. Complete again. And Rodgers just doing the short passes. All right, we got a handoff to Kamara, but stuffed right. Met right in the middle at the line. And complete inside Bucs territory. Gesicki with the catch. Handoff to Kamara. Gets it down to the 30. 4-yard gain. They're pushing again. Incomplete. A little bit too early. 3rd and 6. So let's see what the Dolphins have in store. All right, Rodgers. Complete. Nobody there. You get it. 1st and 10 at the 24. Whitehead on the tackle, but the thing, nobody was covering that receiver. He was just right wide open. And unfortunately for the Bucs, they allow another 1st. And it's down to the 24. And another completion. It seems like the strategy for the Bucs is to sit back. And I don't think that's a good idea with Rodgers. You need to get pressure. And there is a quick throw, but a tackle. Only a yard gain. Devontae Parker. 3rd and 9. Great defense right there by the Bucs. But this is where their defense has had a problem all day, is on 3rd down. Every 3rd down Miami has faced, they have converted so far. And Miami, Rodgers hit as he throws it, incomplete. I think the Bucs can call that a victory because they're going to hold them to a field goal. Rodgers hit as he threw. And they are going to hold them to a field goal attempt. Kick is up. And it's good. Miami increases the lead to 10. But that's solid progression. That is the first time that Tampa has held Miami on 3rd down. So that's an improvement here. And they get the return out to the 27. So we've got Trask back on the field. Turnovers have been an issue for him today, but other than that, it's been solid. But the turnovers are killing him. Handoff, and Miami just swarms to the ball. Gain of 2. Another handoff. Jones this time on the carry. 3rd and 6. So as you see the coaches on the sideline talking to their teams, we go back out to the field. Trask has a bunch and then a single wide on the bottom of your screen. Incomplete. And there's a punt. And it's up. Nice punt. And they get him, stop him at the 37. So solid starting field position for Aaron Rodgers and the Dolphins. Rodgers looks like he's looking for a weakness. Handoff to Kamara, who's got plenty of space. And they get the first down and then some. They are at the 50. 13-yard gain on the play. Excellent run right there. So quick throw on the play. 5-yard gain. Yeah, Tampa's got to figure out how to get some pressure back there. They're just letting these quick passes kill them, but finally gets a pass broken up. 3rd and 5. Pistol formation here. Play action to Kamara. But, oh my God! What a catch! Are you kidding me? Please show the replay. What the hell happened there? Rodgers throws to Parker. Ball gets hit. Wait a minute. Let's see. Oh, but he flips it out before he hits the ground. Oh, wait a minute. The quarter's going to end, but the question is Tampa going to throw the flag? Are they going to challenge this play? Because there was no clear shot of his knee. No, they're not. That was a gutsy play right there by Devontae Parker as Kamara goes straight up the gut down to the 5. Wow. Sherman gets a tackle, but the Dolphins are threatening again. That catch has got to be demoralizing. 1st and goal. Miami. Kamara stopped at the 2. 2nd and goal. And Rodgers going to throw. Touchdown, Dolphins! Waddle on the catch. Miami. Extra point away from being up 3 scores. What a play on that drive. Point is up and good. 3-score lead. Well, I'm in shock because of that. They didn't challenge. I could have sworn if I would have been the coach, I would have thrown that red flag on that pass because it looked like from some of the angles that his knee was down before the ball was flipped out. As we see the kickoff, gets it out to the 31. So I figured he would have flipped challenged that play, but he did not. And Tampa, they got to do something here. And they're running the ball. Miami's been pretty good on the run defense this year. You're going to have to take it to the air, like as much as you don't want to. Complete inside Dolphin territory, and that's what they're going to have to do. Short, quick throws. Johnson on the catch. 31 yards on 2 catches so far. Nicely executed play right there. The shotgun, Trask back. Complete again. Once again to Johnson, it looks like. 42. Oh no, it's Howard this time. And another completion. And Trask is heating up. 3rd and inches. Right on the catch there. Another one. 1st and 10 at the 25. Miller on the catch. He is spreading the ball around. Great accuracy on this drive. And if Trask can keep this up this entire game, he could get this team back into the game. Give his defense some rest. All right, we got a handoff here, and Jones wide open. But Howard is hurt. Second and 1 at the 16, but Howard has got a wrist injury. Trask back in the shotgun again. They're at the 16. Complete. Another first down. Perriman on the catch. Oh, a little too early. And, oh, he gets away, but not by much. Bernard loses a yard. It could have been worse. And the Dolphins are in control at the moment, but the Bucs are threatening to get back into this game. Welcome on, welcome all. Trask back in the shotgun. And, oh, almost caught. Kick is up. Sorry about that. And it's good. And they cut the lead to 14. So kick, touchback on the kickoff. Miami will start at their own 25. And Kimura, a solid game here in the first half. 63 yards, a touchdown. He's on his way to a really good game here. And we've got a play action right there. Nice catch. Rodgers ripping it to Devontae Parker down to the 40. And that gives the Dolphins a 1st and 10 at the 40. So the defense here needs to change up its scheme a little bit. I don't think this sit back and try to prevent yards after the catch strategy is going to work. Like, if they're throwing for 10 yards at a time, yak doesn't really matter. And quick throw. And they get the complete 2nd and 7. Gesicki on the catch. And again, right there. That's what I'm talking about. 1st and 10 to the Bucs 42. They're just sitting back and allowing the plays to happen. Watch this on the replay. Bucs defender clearly just waiting for him to catch the ball. That is not a smart play to do. You need to get pressure on him, and you're just dropping everybody back in coverage, and he's picking you apart. And here we go, another first down. Tampa, Gesicki just roasted him down to the 26. Has all day back there and just finds the open man, and he's just picking them apart. Oh, nice. Oh, Kimura fights his way down to the 19. Handoff again. He gets the 1st. Down to the 15. Frustration starting to show on the Tampa sideline. And we see Rodgers hand off to Kimura, and he's wide open. Touchdown, Dolphins! And the Dolphins extend the lead and back to 3 scores. And if they get this extra point, it's going to be 3 touchdowns just to tie. And we have an extra point attempt. It's up and it's good. 24-3. Miami. Tampa. I was going to say, needs to show some signs of life here as we get a kickoff. I mean, there's still a half to go, but they got to make some adjustments at halftime. As we see Trask back out on the field. Looks like they're going for the run again, but again, Bernard just runs into a wall. 2nd and 11. Dancing around in the backfield is not going to get you anywhere. And the Bucs face 2nd and 11 deep in their own territory. And sacked! Aaron Donald makes it 3rd and 24. And Donald gets the first sack of the day. Just right in his face, nowhere for him to go. And Trask back. And he gets the completion, but it's not enough. 4th and 6. Perriman gets a huge catch, but it's not enough. And now Tampa must punt. And Miami starts at their own 28. But Kamara has been absolutely killing it today. Running right through this Tampa defense. We have empty backfield. I would not be surprised if Kamara was lined up at receiver. Dolphins going deep, but we got a flag. Oh my Lord, Tampa. Murphy Bunting called for pass interference. And that puts him at their 29. That was a huge mistake by the Bucs. That flipped the field. And completion to Gesicki. We've got 2nd and 5 at the 24. And another completion, this time to Parker, who gets the first. Down to the 17. Another completion, this time down to the 10. Fuller on the catch. The Dolphins have a lot of weapons and on offense, and they will get the 1st and goal, but we have an injury. As we'll see on the sideline, they're checking him. And now the Dolphins, 1st and goal at the 6. Hand off to Kamara, but he is swallowed up at the line. Tried to extend the play, but they stop him. And now they have a shotgun bunch on everybody's, all on one side. Handoff, Kimura, touchdown! And this, folks, is becoming a blowout. Good Lord. Alvin Kamara dominating this game. Absolute domination in this game. And now the extra point will make this a 4-touchdown lead. Just outside the 2-minute warning. All right, kickoff is up. And now we've got the 2-minute warning. And Trask and the Bucs have a huge deficit to get back from. Complete. But again, short completions aren't necessarily gonna do the trick anymore. Complete again. They have to score. And they have to score quickly. It's not an impossible lead, but it's very difficult. Jones' attempt on the incompletion by Trask was the target. And Bernard drops it. They have got to go down the field. They cannot just sit here and throw 3-yard passes. And there we go. A screenplay on 3rd and 10. That was a questionable call right there by the coach. Punt is up. And now a pin at the 20, not bad. But Miami's shown they can move the ball. They got a minute to go with 2 timeouts. And I believe Miami gets the ball back at the start of the 3rd. All right, we got a completion to Gesicki, but they may just run out the clock. We'll see what the coaching staff of Miami decides to do. It looks like they're just going to run it out. Screen to Kimura. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody called a timeout, but who? It was Tampa? Why would Tampa call a timeout? And Tampa calls a timeout as they force the punt, but they're going to need their guy to go down quickly or call a fair catch so they can throw a Hail Mary. Otherwise, they're going to not have enough time. And that's 2 seconds left. It's going to be a Hail Mary by the Bucs. That's the only thing I can think of that would make sense here. Because if you just do all that to call it to run the ball, I don't know what's the matter with you, but let's see what Aaron's calls. Trask back. He's going for it. Deep throw. Incomplete. Great defense by the Dolphins as we head into halftime. Folks, don't forget we have another DAFL game tonight. It'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Tennessee Titans after leaning towards Death Wrestling. And here soon on the channel, very soon, Oblivion Wrestling Federation will be returning. The arena is done. I just have 3 more titles to make and a couple more roster spots to fill. So if you're interested in joining Oblivion Wrestling Federation, down below is all my social media links. DM me, and I will definitely take a look and get in touch with you about joining OWF. And if you have any ideas for any other games you want to see me try, definitely leave a comment after the stream. As we see the kickoff, the Bucs kicking off. And we see the return by the Dolphins all the way to their own 39. Great return right there. And Aaron Rodgers hasn't thrown a lot of yards, but his accuracy has been deadly today. His accuracy, 100% deadly. And again, there it is. Parker with the catch. And the first down for the Dolphins. Pistol formation here. Rodgers complete again. And he gets the first down to the 38. Gesicki with the catch again. And surgical precision right here. Kamara, 105 yards on 20 carries. And it's just the start of the third quarter. So he had 100 yards by half. Amazing game here for the running back of Miami. Gesicki again, but oh boy. We have an injury. Mike Gesicki. Let's see what it is. That was a hard hit. Oh, it looks like he jarred his wrist. 3rd and 5. The Dolphins have not had much trouble converting third downs today. Successful on all but 2. Play action. Rodgers. Touchdown. Holy crap. Fuller wide open in the end zone. Oh my Lord. And this is what I mean. They're dropping everyone back. And they're just waiting to prevent yards after the catch. That is a terrible strategy against Aaron Rodgers. And now Tampa is down by 5 scores. I don't think they are not coming back, folks. Their coach refuses to make adjustments. If I'm Tampa, I'm firing my head coach. Like, yeah, it's only a second loss. But when you have an upstart league like the DAFL trying to prove its supremacy, you don't want to lose these interleague games. And now, Tampa is adding to that loss total. They'll come out to the 25, but Kyle Trask has had a rough game today. Decent job spreading the ball around, but it hasn't translated to points. And now he's just... It hasn't gotten yardage, it hasn't gotten points. And there we go. Screen. Nice blocking, but it only gets him 7. It gets him 7. That's not bad. 3rd and 3. Welcome in, everybody. As Trask and company complete. 1st and 10. Johnson with the catch. But again, you can see the frustration on the Tampa sidelines. Because they are down by a lot. Handoff. Up the gut. Nice run. Bernard with the carry. And the Dolphins, you can tell on the two sidelines a tale of two different stories. The Dolphins, jovial and happy, while the Bucs are frustrated and upset. As we see Trask. Incomplete. Receiver went up to get it and just could not bring it down. 2nd and 10. Oh, draw play to Bernard, but again, the dancing. You can't dance. As we see the Dolphins sideline just relaxing and having a good time and enjoying their comfortable lead. Complete. 1st and 10. Bernard on the catch. So you're seeing signs of life, but it's, I believe, too little, too late. As we see a handoff. As we see the shotgun. As we see Trask taken down. Warner with the sack. As we see, complete. All right, drop back. And complete. He brings it down. What a throw and catch right there. What a play right there. Nicely done. Touchdown, Tampa. My apologies, folks. All right. Kick is up and it's good. As we see a kickoff, so Tampa cut the lead a little bit, but not by much. As we see the Dolphins back on the field. As we see Aaron Rodgers all day to throw, and he incomplete. As we see the handoff to Kamara. And complete, 1st and 10. As we see, and we've got a 1st and 10 at the 46. Kimura. Where was this defense in the beginning? And it's a completion. Nice catch right there by Shireen. As we see 3rd and 2. Oh, incomplete. And where was this Bucs defense early in the game? Nice stand by the Buccaneers, but where was this early in the game? As we see, the Buccaneers and complete down to the 27. As the Buccaneers, though, these short chunks are decent. Play action, though, but right there, sacked. Parsons just flies right back in there. He just flew into the backfield and just brought it down. What a sack right there on the play. As we see, complete again. As we have seen a complete semi-awakening by the freaking Buccaneers, but again, And there's a punt on 4th and 3 down at the 26 for the Dolphins. Shotgun. Complete right here to the Dolphins. That's fine. As we see, 3rd and 2. Kimura gets the run, but not enough for the first. 3rd and 2 now. But again, where was this Bucs defense? Oh, where was the Bucs defense early in the game? They're at least slowing them down now, but then Kimura punishing his way through. 3 touchdowns, 118 yards by Alvin Kimura, dominating here. And, well, your team ain't playing up to par, Aaron's chewing out your coaching staff. It's perfect. It's not. You should be chewing out the players, too. They're not making plays. But yes, I kind of agree with the defense against the defensive coordinator all game long. He's just been bringing 3. All right. As we see, so an injury, 2nd and 5. I believe both tight ends are hurt for the Dolphins. Hand off to Kimura. And Kimura is just dominating here today. The Richard Sherman on the tackle, but the Dolphins really don't have to do much else. All they have to do is run the ball and control the clock. They've got a comfortable enough lead here. All right, drop back, complete. Rodgers gets the first down to the 31. Parker on the catch. And we have a handoff. Kimura, 9 yards on the play. Play action. Rodgers on the fumble, and the Bucs get it back. What a play! Sacked, and then gets the fumble recovery. Excellent job. The Buccaneers get the ball back, and first, now the Bucs are playing with a fire they haven't had all game. And there is a completion. Seven-yard gain on the play. Handoff and stuffed Jones. The Dolphins sitting pretty, but the Bucs fighting back now. Here late in the third quarter, the Bucs are showing some fire. First a touchdown, then getting the fumble recovery. And Trask, complete! Are you kidding me? Touchdown, Bucs! Where was this Tampa Bay team earlier? Oh, what a throw! And they've cut the lead down to 21. Still very hard to beat, but what a throw! Signs of life from Tampa Bay. Great throw by Trask. Crazy. What a play right there. Excellent throw by Tampa. And now the Tampa Bay Buccaneers down 38-17, but that strong third quarter giving them signs of life. And we've got a flag on the play. Offensive holding by Waddle. As handoff. Kimura goes to the outside, gets it down to the 30. 2nd and 5. Miami. Trying to reel in the Bucs momentum here. They have a comfortable lead, but the Bucs, and Kimura pushes his way to the first down. 161 yards already on the ground. This is insane. Nobody able to bring him down, even though it was extremely crowded, and he just pushes his way through. And we've got a handoff, and Kimura only gains 2 yards on the play. And another handoff to Kimura. They're trying to kill the clock, and it's working. 30 carries today. 5 yards a carry. That is excellent. Almost 6 for Kimura. So every 2 runs, he gets a first down, and that's the kind of running game you want, folks. If you can do that, where you can run the ball twice and get a first down, then you're doing something right. Hand off. Shotgun. Hand off. But we have a flag. And another penalty, but on Waddle. He has got to get more disciplined here. Waddle consistently getting penalties. And we got to carry up the gut, but we have a timeout from somebody. I don't know what happened there. Graphic guy must have been drunk. Hand off. This time, number 31 carrying the ball. Lindsay, 17-yard gain, trying to give Kimura a break. But I would not be shocked if Alvin Kimura by the end of the game had 200 yards rushing. But Philip Lindsay, 17 yards on that run. Wide open hole. And the Dolphins showing their ground game. Drop back. Flips it right to Sheehan for the completion. 2nd and inches. And it's batted away. Going for the quick throw. 3rd and inches, and hit as he threw, but Tampa, I wouldn't be celebrating. You still gave them 3 more points, essentially, by not stopping them earlier. You gave them 3 more points. Hit as he threw. And they're, what? Touchdown, Dolphins. I am in absolute shock by that coaching call. You are well in the lead. And they go for it on 4th? Wow. That is going to be a tense after-game handshake, folks. Wow. Kickoff is up. Let's go. And it's down at the 24, but I'm still in shock after that coaching call. Oh my Lord. As we see the Bucs back out on the field, Trask back. And he gets the completion. But another Tampa Bay player is down. As we see Buccaneers in the shotgun. Again, they're playing for pride. Complete. Miami is up by 28 points. Thanks to an aggressive coaching call. Another completion, this time inside the 50. Trask at 287 yards and dead even on touchdowns and picks, which has been on par for his season. Remember, he came in 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and now that total is 6. And Brate on the catch. Second and 5. Tampa Bay complete again to the 34. He crosses the 300-yard mark. So Trask, another average day for him as he gets 300 yards, but he keeps matching his touchdowns and interceptions, which is not what you want if you're a starting quarterback. And he incomplete hit as he threw. 5 minutes and 17 seconds left. The Dolphins already celebrating, and justifiably so. And complete. And another first down to the 20, this time Perriman. And complete. You're seeing him spread the ball around extremely well. But again, once it's inside the 20, he starts to lose it. We'll see if he can actually produce a touchdown here, but no, he's not. Sacked with a fumble. Tampa gets it back, but a huge loss. 3rd and 24. Holding onto the ball too long, and and Parsons get to him. But now Tampa has to get a huge play here to get the first down. So the question is, are they going to play it safe and throw short and take the kick, or are they going to go for it? And they complete it, but it's not enough. Are they going to go for the first down, or are they going to take the points? They're still down big no matter what, but great pass right there. But again, not deep enough. Incomplete, and that is a turnover on downs. As we see Aaron Rodgers and the Dolphins with 3:23 left, they've pretty much have got it in hand. As we see a handoff. Again, Phillip Lindsay, 3 carries for 29 yards. So you're seeing 9 yards a carry right there for Lindsay. And they think they've subbed out Kimura for the game to get Lindsay some reps. But yet they're keeping Aaron Rodgers in. And Lindsay, 4 rushes for 31. That drops that average. But it's still 7 yards a carry. That's not bad at all. That's great. And another handoff. Third and 2. All they're trying to do is run out the clock, folks. And if they get the first here, that should do it. And they do get it. They should be comfortably, and Miami will comfortably take this win on the road. The Miami Dolphins will improve to 4-1. And if my math is correct, I believe they will have taken the lead in their division. And that is your sorry folks, that is your ball game. I want to thank everyone for stopping by, whether it was live, catching the replay. Thank you guys so much. I will see you for the Week 5 finale, our Monday night game tonight after Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. And like I said at halftime, Oblivion Wrestling Federation will be returning soon. I just have 3 more titles to make and a couple roster spots to fill. So we will be returning to wrestling here very, very soon. Again, I appreciate y'all. Have a wonderful day. Again, thank you for watching. Have a great week. Have a great day. I'll see you tonight. I'm out of here. Peace.